Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. And today we are on episode 76. Um, so today the topic is faith over fear, and then how Jean found purpose beyond the paycheck. So my guest today is Jing Sergio-Swann. She will be joining us in a few minutes, but before I dive into our topic for today, let me introduce myself. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor. I also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinars. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is just register into my website that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into my website, you will receive an email that contains two links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. The second link that you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? So, on the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also, you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, uh, let's find out who will be tomorrow, hosts and panelists uh, for tomorrow for the live webinar. But you can always catch the replay before tomorrow's live webinar. So these ones are the hosts and panelists for tomorrow's live webinar. So the host is going to be Tina. She's a retired business development manager. And our first panelist is Stephanie. She's a healthcare administrator. We also have Anne, a sales and marketing executive. We have Adiola, a research and development. We also have Grace, a registered nurse. We have Lisa, a retired teacher. We have Ina, a stay-at-home mom. And we have Corazon, a medical support assistant. So as you see, we have all walks of life, different ages, different ethnicities, but they all have something in common, and that is they decided to take that leap of faith to change their life and their family's life. So, as you see, this is the host and panelists for tomorrow's live webinar. So in North America, because our guest is from Australia, so in North America, the webinar happens every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. Now, in Australia, the webinar is on every Wednesdays and Fridays, and that would be, I believe, is 10 a.m. In Australia. So that's how you can register. So our live webinars have subtitles in 5 languages: the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. And our replays have subtitles in several languages. But like I mentioned, you can still catch the replay of yesterday's live webinar before tomorrow's live webinar. So these are the hosts and panelists for tomorrow's live webinar. All right, so let's dive into our topic. So, like I mentioned today, we are on episode 76. So, faith over fear, how Jean found purpose beyond the paycheck. And our guest is Jing Sergio-Swann. But before I bring Jean to the studio, let me introduce her to you guys. So, I'm so excited to welcome today's incredible guest, Jean, originally from the Philippines and now living in Australia for the past 13 years. Jean is a proud mom of 4 grown-up kids, a supportive housewife, and a driven professional. She works full-time as an account payable officer and is a certified public accountant by profession. But beyond her corporate role, Jean has also embraced the digital world, successfully running her online business for nearly 3 years. As a business owner and mentor, she is passionate about helping others create more time, income, and flexibility, proving that it's never too late to pursue something new And let's get ready to be inspired by her story, balance, growth, and purpose. So let me bring Jean to the studio. Hi, Jean. Thank you for
Hi,
coming.
good morning from Sydney, Australia. Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you. Here is a good afternoon in North America. So you see, this is just to also showcase, how global our community is. Yes. So, Jean, thank you for coming to our Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success Live. Now, I know I did a little bit of introduction about you. Is there
Mhm.
something else that you want to add to it?
Yeah, sure. So as Sandy already mentioned, I am Jing. I'm originally from the Philippines. I am an accountant by profession. So we came here as a family in 2012 as a skilled migrant. So I was a skilled migrant, and with my four little kids that year. Um, yeah, I want my kids, my four kids, to have a better life, because I believe if I bring them here in Australia, they're gonna have a better life than in our country. So that was in 2012, and yeah, now they're all grown up. So I'm having my time now, because my youngest is already, he's turning 17 this year, and my eldest already 25. So they have jobs, they're going to uni, and yeah, I think now I'm at the stage that I can focus on myself. I mean, I still look after them from time to time. As a mom, you can't take that away. But I now have time to myself, for my self care, for my business, and for doing the things I want. So yeah, I'm 51 years old now, and um, I'm a golden girl, and thinking about my golden years.
Thank you so much, Jean. Thank you for that introduction. Okay, so let's dive in into our topic for today. So let's start with the questions.
Yeah.
So the first question for you is, um, so from skepticism to success, what gave you the courage to take that first leap of faith into the unknown, even when doubt crept in? So let us walk us through that.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. When I found this business, I'm already working full time, but that time I was thinking of my golden years, because I feel fear, as I'm not ready yet to face that golden years. I
Mhm.
only started working in 2016, and then um, I don't have enough
Mhm.
super, and I don't have enough savings. So I saw this business opportunity, and I'm skeptic. I was skeptic, very skeptical. As an accountant, I calculate all the finances. So I was skeptic, but then when I saw the webinar, the 19-minute webinar, the free webinar, I got inspired by the people who's doing this business, and they're telling, they're sharing their journey, and they're sharing their success, and I got inspired, and I tell myself, if they can do it, I can do that too. So even if I'm too skeptic about this business, thinking, is this legit? Am I gonna be successful in this? Am I gonna create additional income from this? But I have a big why. I have a why. I have a reason why I need to do this business, and I believe in myself that I can do this. So even if I'm skeptic, I still took the leap of faith and do this business, and I'm enjoying it. Like, it really suits my lifestyle as a golden girl doing this business, because I don't have to attend to it like a traditional business that you have to be there the whole time. Our business is different because we have a proven automated system that works for us 24/7, even if we're busy doing our full-time job.
Mhm.
So Yeah, that's the reason why, even if I'm skeptic, I still took the leap of faith and did this do this business because I believe in this myself. I believe in the system, the proven automated system, and we have a very supportive global community. So you won't be alone in this business, and you won't feel alone in this business.
Yes, thank you so much, Jean, for that. Yeah, you touch a lot of nuggets. I'm gonna start with the you were thinking, you're approaching the golden
Yeah.
years and you don't have enough, and I do understand why you're saying that, because as an immigrant to a new country, you didn't start working, like a normal person will start working,
Yes.
at a younger age, so they will start creating that pension plan, so you
Yes.
started later. And that's what happened to my parents too. So you are saying that, you might not have enough for the pension when you're going to be retiring. So you have to think about something, because things are
Yes.
getting expensive out there. So that make you, to look for something. And even though you were skeptical, you mentioned you had a big why, and why you wanted to make a change. And here, is why we comes, like having the right mindset to be able to see opportunities, in front of you. So instead of seeing, like something like people would say like, oh no, that's a scam, I'm not gonna do that. You saw that, you did your due diligence. You decided to do your due diligence to be able to take a decision if this was for you or not. So, but once you got inside and you find out more information, that make you a reassurance that, this is something that you wanted to pursue to be able to build that financial stability for your golden
Mm-hmm.
years. And because, this is an online business, and this is what I always mention, we have to take advantage of this digital era, because this is available to anyone who is able to see that opportunity in front of you. Um, so you were able to see it, you saw the things that this online business allows you. For example, the business adapts to your schedule and not the other way around. You were mentioning, this is not like a job where you have to be fixed, on those hours. It allows, to put your business, do your business any pocket time of during your day. So that's something that it suits your lifestyle. The other thing, we have a proven system, and like you mentioned, it's something that also has a blueprint because of the automated system. It works 24/7, and that's the beauty of it. You can be
Yes.
sleeping, but your business still working. Or if you love to travel, you can take your business with you, and your business still working. So that's the flexibility that this business allows. So you put your skepticisms and your fears to the side, and your why was stronger to that. So you had a big why you wanted to do this, and you saw the benefits that this online business will give it to you. So that's why you decided to take on this. So thank you so much for sharing that, because I know a
Thank
lot of
you.
immigrants will relate to your story, especially coming to a new country where you know uh,
Yes.
you don't build that pension, like a normal citizen
Yeah.
of a country will. So thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Okay, second question for you. So, as a full time employee, housewife, and mom of four, how do you stay consistent and motivated in your digital business journey despite the challenges of time and energy?
Yeah, so I'm working full time as accounts payable officer. I'm working 5 days a week, nine to five or 8:30 to five. So as I've mentioned earlier, this business is very flexible. You can do it at your own time, at your own pace, and portable. And you don't have to, it's unlike the job, you have to be there 8 to 5 to do the job to get paid. But this, with our business, I manage my time by doing a little, like 30 minutes to 1 hour before I start my full time job in the morning. So I do some work on my business, and then after my work, after 5 o'clock, I do some work again. And on the weekends, even if we're on the road traveling, or even we're off for a drive somewhere, I can still do I can still do my business as long as I have my phone and internet with me. So it doesn't have to be a fixed schedule. I work on my own pace, anywhere at any time I like. Um, Even when I'm cooking, sis Sandy, sometimes I scroll my phone and answer business inquiries, even even if I'm at the gym, because that's my self care. I go to the gym before, or maybe before starting the class, or when I'm there waiting for the class to start, I still do business instead of scrolling your phone for unproductive activity. I use it. I leverage the internet. I use it to work on my business, to answer business inquiries. So it doesn't have to take so much of your time. Now I can say that I am enjoying working on my business because I know I own my time. I can do it anytime I like. I can do it anywhere I like. So yeah, I think that's how flexible our business is, and that's how portable the business is. That's why I can say that it suits my lifestyles, because I can, as a busy employee, full-time employee, and a mom, I can do it like anytime, anywhere.
Yes. Thank you so much for sharing that, Jean. Yes. And this is good because we can see you're a full-time uh employee, working, but even though you're still full-time, you still do your business. And one of the flexibility that this business allows, that adapts to your schedule. And like you mentioned, you do 30 minutes to 1 hour before you're going to work, and then you do some more after work. And then on the weekends, like if you're traveling, you say you have the portability of the business. That's what we were talking on the previous point. It allows you to carry your business with you, because all you need, is the your cell phone and internet connection, so you can
Yes,
do it.
exactly. Yeah.
So for those who say like, "Oh, I don't have time," there is time. It's just how you wanna, like if you have a big why, you will find time, and because there is time, you know. Um, and then the other thing that you mentioned, you work at your own pace, and that's
Yes.
the other beauty. This is not something that you have to do your training like in 1 month and complete it. No, you decide, how long you wanna take to do time to do your training, how fast you want to do your training. Is you have control of that. No one is telling you you have to finish this in 2 months, so that's the other beauty of this, that you work on your own terms, you know and it gives you that flexibility. So the other thing is that you mentioned, that you are able to do this during your self-care, like either at the gym, or that kind of stuff. And that's important, because many times, we are just wasting our time just to scrolling, and you are using that time to check on your business, so taking advantage of that productive time, instead of uh it's just scrolling for scrolling, and then it's not in, it doesn't bring you anything, you know but while you check on your business, it brings you something, like you mentioned, you were answering to inquiries that people wants to know more about the business. So it really is a time that is a very productive, and you take advantage of that social media on that moment, but for producing income activities, not for the other one that we just scroll for hobby. So thank you so
Yes.
much for sharing that. Okay, so let's go to the third question. So what lessons about success and personal growth has this business taught you that you wish you had learned earlier in life?
Yeah. So one of the biggest lessons that my digital business taught me about success and personal growth is that it's not just about the income,
Mhm.
it's about who you become in the process. So I've learned that, you know, success it's not a straightforward path,
Mhm.
but it's a journey of resilience. So especially in this business, you have to be resilient. You have to you have to be you have to have self discipline, and faith that you will be successful in this business. So personal growth for me came in when I stepped out of my comfort zone. Um, I embrace challenges and I embrace challenges as opportunities, and I surround myself with with mentors and a supportive community. I mean, I'm surrounded with mentors and very supportive community, and yeah, and most importantly, I discovered that success feels most fulfilling when it's aligned with your values.
Mhm.
So yeah, it allows you to serve others and gives you the freedom to create a life that's more meaningful. So yeah, that's all I can say, sis
Yes.
Sandy.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, and I think this is good to share because yeah, same as you. You know, I was thinking, you know, when I started on this journey that uh, we all, when it comes to this journey, we think about only the financial part of it that we get on this journey. But once we are inside, we realize that, you know, there's more than that. And I love what you say, like it's not about income, it's who you become in the process. And that is true because um, this journey, you know, is not an easy journey. It will have its ups and downs. But through your journey, you start finding yourself. You start finding things that you thought that you didn't like, and then you will like. You find things that you thought that you couldn't do it, and then you can. You know, so it's a journey of get to knowing yourself and finding yourself. And also, what I like about what you say, you know, it requires self discipline. Yes, it's important that you create that discipline, those habits, and also it requires faith, you know,
Mm-hmm.
faith in yourself, faith in what you're doing, and faith on God, you know, that it will happen when it's supposed to be happen. But in the meantime, you know, we have to uh, keep doing the things that we can have control of it, you know, like our training, um, keep learning, keep growing, self-developing, you know, ourselves, and the rest will fall in place. And that's something that, you know, it has to do with also having patience, which is very
Yes.
important because that's something, those are the two things that I learned, you know, mindset and patience, because I thought that I had patience and I thought that I had a good mindset, but this business
Yes.
proved me wrong. So it's something that, you know, I be learning as I go, and I think it's something that you have to work on a daily basis to be able to
Yes.
succeed in this business. You know, it's not something that you do once and you see that you think that that is done. No, you have to work on a daily basis because that's how we create that resilience. That's how we understand there is a process to go from point A to point B. So I love that you say, you know, embrace challenges as opportunity. Yes. And then, you know, we are so blessed that, like you mentioned, you know, we have a very supportive community and,
Community.
you know, coaches. So that really makes the life way easier, you know, this journey. And also, I love that you say your success is more fulfilling when it's aligned with your values, you know, because we are here to serve, you know, to help others. And that really makes a huge difference, you know, when you're doing something that have a purpose, you know, not only for you, but towards others too. So I love that. So thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank
Uh,
you.
and for we have arrived to the end of our life. So um, oh, sorry, hold on. This is the one. Okay. And so happy that, you know, you were able to share your journey and a lot of nuggets for those, for the viewers that are watching us. So hopefully they get inspired, you know, to go and take that leap of faith, you know, to find out, you
Yes.
know, there are options, you know, you don't have to stay where you are, you know, you can have options to create a better lifestyle where you're fully present for your loved ones, where you can take care of yourself, where you can build that financial stability. Especially you were talking about the golden years, you know, for those who are approaching the golden years, to be able to have that financial stability, because many times, you know, we are approaching our golden years and we don't have that financial stability that we would like to have. So that's why, we have to start thinking about that. We have to take action, and how do you take action? By building an online business on the side, something that a business that will allow you to adapt to your own schedule and not the other way
Yes.
around. Because when you many people take another job, but that's taking their time, and you have to go to a location and spend those 3 to 5 hours, depending how much odd hours you're doing for that second job, but you're not really having that time for yourself. An online business, you can do it from home or from anywhere, and the business
And
is still working behind the scenes, so you are not really fixed like a certain schedule or fixed to a location. So this is the beauty of having an online business, that you can build it from the side. And the thing is, like, you can start it as a plan B, okay? But eventually this plan B will become your plan A, because it will surpass your actual income. So it's a business that is scalable. Yes, it starts small, but it keeps growing and growing. So that's why, a lot of people are able to retire early, before their retirement, and able to build that financial stability, now and for the golden years. So yeah, so thank you so much for sharing your journey. I hope so that
thank
a lot of
you.
people got inspired with what you shared with us today. And thank you so much for taking time of your day today. And I know that we have to wrap it up pretty soon.
Yeah.
Uh, yes. So we want to say thank you to Husam Usni, and another for those two like emojis. And we also have a heart emoji from Lucy Kusumo, who also, were watching our lives and gave us, like and heart emojis.
Thank you.
So thank you again for everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. To our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So if you want to learn more about this online business opportunity, here are the three ways that you can do that. So you can either put in the comments more info, you can send us a private message. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have, or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar, which we will have one tomorrow. So stay tuned. I think it's at 10 a.m. in Australia. That's correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. And then it's 5 p.m. PST in North America, or 8 p.m. EST. So you can register, and then we'll send you that invitation to catch the to register for the live webinar tomorrow, and catch the replay from yesterday's live webinar. So thank you again for being here with us. And we want to say thank you to our guests again. And
Thank
until
you. Thank you, sis.
the next episode of the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. So stay tuned for our next episode, where we're going to be sharing another story and another topic. So thank you, everyone. God bless you all. And happy and blessed Wednesday for those who are on Wednesday. And a happy and blessed Thursday for those who are on
Thursday.
Thursday. And a happy and blessed rest of the week for everyone. God bless you all. And thank you for watching. Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you. Bye bye.